Good morning, everybody. I woke up this morning and put on my casual shirt, but it says I'm blessed. And I just want you to know we just had Easter Sunday, and I believe that he has risen, and he's here to bless us. And we need to hear him, know him, and feel him. And that's what happens when I'm creating and I'm sitting here painting and I'm just enjoying the blessings of being able to create. And so I hope that, or I'm sure if you take the time to paint with me, that you will feel the blessings you feel, that you have talents maybe you didn't even know you had. All right, so let's get started this morning. And maybe you're sitting there drinking your coffee and or orange juice or Coke, and you just want to watch me today, and that's fine. But think about getting some supplies and sitting down and painting with me. All right. Go to onestroke.com and you will see all my brushes and all the supplies. I even have kits that help you know what to get. But if you really want to get good at what I'm sharing with you, go to Practice Strokes. Every Friday at noon, I put Practice Strokes on. And Practice Strokes help you. If you're watching me and you go, oh, I really want to do that, it will help you learn the strokes to be able to come back and watch this again and maybe and do some of the ones that you're not sure you can do. All right. So I'm going to get ready and take you to the overhead camera and we're going to get started. So what's going to happen first is I've been painting this morning even before we got started. So I have some pretty colors out here, and these are wonderful multi-surface colors. All right. So multi-surface has a sealer in it, which means it can go on glass, metal, ceramic, canvas, wood, outdoor, indoor. So I have fallen in love with it, so I don't have to use a lot of different types of paint. It can even go on glass, like I told you. Now, what I wanted to do today is I love doing little wreaths. I've always done these little heart wreaths, but what I want to share with you today is just a little earthy, natural looking wreath. And I'm going to use a 12. And I'm going to put a little branchy. Let's get some floating medium. The floating medium's the fluff that's inside paint right here with no pigment in it. So we don't want to use water, because if we use water, it will make it muddy. All right. So we want to get multicolors as we're doing this. So I'm going to show you that I take a piece of chalk and I just do a circle. There you go. I don't know if you could even see that, but it just helps me with a path, right? So then I can be on this chisel and I can go around loose. All right. Now all I'm going to do is I keep flattening my brush, and I grabbed a little bit of medium so that it's really transparent. And I can come over here and then break up little teeny branches all on this chisel. So I touch and I'm lifting the front. I'm excited for you to share this with your friends and have them come subscribe. You too, if you haven't subscribed, please do. It shows that most people watch without subscribing, but if you subscribe, then you get to see all the free designs that I come up with as I come. And then when I'm doing a live stream and you can talk to me, it's so much fun. You can message me, we talk, and I answer your questions. Okay, so I'm kind of really, I want you to think about doing this really small on a greeting card. And just sit there and use leftover paints from a project and sit there and see, what can I do? This is what I did, leftover paints from a project. And I wanted to see, what can I accomplish with this? That would be really fun. And I thought, I'm going to save these colors and then just do this when we do relax and paint, right? All right, so I'm going to have a green fern. I've got two, a taller, shorter one, and I'm going to come down just a little bit closer. There we go. And so what's going to happen here is I'm going to touch and pull, 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 and it has little bits of brown in it, but this is sap green with a little bit of yellow, but I left the brown in here. Okay, so that's the little fern. Look, I touch, push down, and stand up. Oh, I got a bad shadow. Okay, watch. Touch, push down, and lift. Lift, lift, lift. Now that's bigger than I wanted, so I'm going to get a smaller brush for the next ones. All right, so do you see this is a little bit taller? I'm going to even do taller. And then these are shorter. So I'm going to keep doing that just like I did it over here. And then I'm going to have some more greenery, which I'll just do smaller. All right. So before I leave here, I'm going to come pick up some more. There's some medium over here in that green. All right. So I'm going to come here, push down, stand up. See that? Chisel, push, chisel. Little fun. Chisel. Chisel, pressure, chisel. All right. All right, now I can put a little string ribbon at the top if I want, but I want to get a smaller brush. I want to get a smaller brush that I don't have paint all over. I hope I'm not the only one who doesn't have perfect brushes. All right. I do, if I take my script liner, I can take some little, let me use this light green. I like this because it's a little watercolor look. All right, so this is the 2 script liner. Now this is the only brush that I do use water with. All right, so pick up your piece. So just some of these strokes would be fun on a card. You don't even have to do them all right? I'm gonna put that in the background. I'm gonna put some little flowers on it. Okay, a little bit of water, because medium doesn't let this go really skinny, and I want it pretty skinny. And then I'm going to have some little berries out here. Okay, so let me show you that same stroke over here. So it's 1 stroke, and then I'm going to pull little stems for the berries out here. Okay. All right, so now let's go get some, I'm going to use a small brush to get some little teeny strokes here of white and Juneberry maybe. Oh, you know what? I think I will make some of my berries with this color. So let's come along here and we're going to do some little clusters. Now look what happens when I do this. You have to have wet paint. You can't have it starting to dry up. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, they get smaller. All right, they get smaller as you touch. All right. So these I think are just fun little sprays. And it can be like, those can be like a flower or little flowers that aren't opened up yet. All right. So I'm going to start them like this, but you know what? I might come in here and make a couple of them little flowers. Anywhere where like I'm not happy with that right there. So I can come in here and that will be where I put a little flower. Okay, so I put, let me wipe that off because I started with another color. Oh, I did start with that color. That's what I was doing. Okay, so I can come right in here and tap it. So tap, tap, tap. And it's just showing you that that's starting to bloom in a couple of those spots. All right. I just like to do little fun projects with you each week that will just be, let's just play around with some of the colors and some different brushes and see what you can make it turn into. And thank you. So many of you have come joined our Facebook group where we have sales and discounts twice a week. And my daughter Amanda puts up all kinds of offerings during all the holidays and special. Okay. And you can be in the know of everything that's going on with One Stroke. All right. So see, there's a little bit of little clusters in the background. All right. Now, I think I'm going to still wait to do those little greens in here after I see what I'm going to add on here. So we can use, there's all kinds of fun brushes to use in here. I'm going to, well, I had a little filbert, and if I can't find it quickly, we will use it another time. But I can take, I guess I'll just use this. All right. I'm going to get some Worker White and Pink Melon. Work it in, back and forth. If you have your double loader, it makes it really easy to do this too. All right, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. That got pretty squishy. The beautiful thing about one-stroke painting is you can stroke right over and correct anything that you don't like. So let's do this again. I'm going to, like a gingerbread man, I'm going to do the head, an arm, a leg, and a leg. And you have these pretty. I'm going to overlap this because I'm not happy with that. So let's go up and over, up and over. So I touch, pressure, and then guide it over. Pressure and guide it over and guide it over. Okay, so I'm going to keep picking up little bits. I keep flattening that. Watch, when I come over here, I'm going to dip the white, I'm going to flatten it. Okay, that might have 6 petals. That's fine too. So 1, 2, watch this. 1, 2, 3. That's like a daisy stroke. Let me show you that. Look, I push down and left, and then I let it trail off. Okay. Now I'm just going to come here and make this a little bit whiter. Okay, and I can go with that a little bit more. Okay, now what's going to happen? I can take just my one script liner. I can pick up some daffodil yellow and I can put little dots in here. Or you can just put one dot with the handle of the brush. I just use the tip of the bristle. Sometimes if you're not in really fresh paint, sometimes this looks like you dry brushed it to try to put these dots in here. But I want you to see that they look really cute when you are really loose and dot them with lots of paint, not dry paint. Okay, so I'm going to make this not just a dot. All right, so you're seeing some fun little little colors in there. So why don't we come in here with a smaller brush and let's get some lavender. So this is a violet pansy. All right, so look, we're gonna just pull, pull. And this is an easier stroke. It's just push left, push left, push left. All right, so I'm gonna get both colors. You can do this on your chisel even. You can see I've got a little bit of white and a little bit of violet pansy. All right. Now I will take maybe some white on the handle of the brush. Just pop some white in there. Okay. And I'm going to come in here again and pull some of this violet pansy. And I'm going to have a little bit going up this way. What do you think, guys? Are you liking that? Fresh white. And you can make those dots a little smaller if you want. Now, if I have my stylus or I have a kiss tool, but of course I don't have it right here in front of me. No. All right. Use, oh no, I need a sharpened pencil. And everything I'm pulling is not sharpened. There we go. I can put little teeny dots on here. So I'm going to look at, I got some Look at Me blue. All right. And I'm just going to go right in that lid and pick up some of this and put those little dots at the end of all these little stems. Now what's great about this, guys, is it's just giving you, oh, I'm sorry, that's not where you can see it. It's just giving you a lighter touch. The more lighter, oops, make sure that the more little teeny elements you put on here. All right, you can tell I didn't get a good amount because you want to put little dots. Dot, dot, dot. Little bits of blue. And that is Look at Me blue. All right, so I think it's too spacey in here. So then this is what I'll do. I'll take that smallest brush. Where are you? Here we go. Smallest brush that we use kind of with the purple. And we're going to get some of the sap green and white. All right, and so we are going to just add little green leaves, white and sap. Okay, so I just think adding a little bit of that greenery that's lighter. Just little bits here and there. There we go. So if I come in here and put a little bit of white, look, there we go. All right, now it always looks better, I think, with a little bit of green curly cues. So I'm going to roll the brush, a little bit of water, and I'm going to take some little pearls out to the side. Let's come up a little higher so you can see the whole thing. So what happens, let's go back to the brown. We can get some burnt umber or the soft browns that we were using. And I like to put curls in here, but you can make them really watercolor. All right, so what do you think? And I'm going to just sign it. And I can't wait for you to show us what you do with it. OneStroke.com has all the supplies you need. So go check it out. We had paints and product when nobody could get in the store to get them. So thanks for supporting us. And I think these white are too bright for me, so I'm going to put some little bit of yellow. There we go. Isn't that fun? And it was all simple strokes for you. So until next week, go check out Practice Strokes on Friday. Okay? I'd love to see you there. Enjoy.